video, I'm gonna show you how I made these mini angel food cakes. You gotta have that positivity, you know? If you don't believe it, then I don't know what to tell you. Mini angel food cakes are out the oven, all right? Hey guys, I'm Lydia, and in this video, I'm gonna show you how I made these mini angel food cakes. Okay, they're so soft. Look, they are so soft. They spring, they're light, they're fluffy, and they look so good when they're dressed up because I'm gonna show you how to do it, all right? These are also 100% dairy free, and if you want to go down below in the description, there will be the directions, the full ingredients, and the way to make it gluten free. So let's get right into this video. All right guys, so let's get right into this angel food cake recipe, okay? I love this recipe, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know why I said that, like I'm not gonna tell you. Y'all know I like to talk. Anyway, I love it because this particular recipe is dairy free. My son can have it, and it's cake. Ah! So we're gonna start off with our egg whites. And these are egg whites that I had left over from a previous recipe that I've been using. Okay, put my whisk attachment in. And then I am gonna add my cream of tartar now. I know some people like to wait a little bit. Personally, I do it now. And your cream of tartar is just gonna help stabilize your egg whites, okay? So we're gonna turn that on. Now, before we turn this on, because it's gonna be very loud, I'm just gonna let you know what I'm gonna do, all right? So all I'm gonna do is just weigh out my dry ingredients. I've already weighed out my sugar, so I have 2 sugars, granulated and powdered, and I'll have all the recipe guides, the exact measurements, everything down below in the description. So please look at it because I don't remember the measurements off my head. Like I do some of them, but not all of them. Anyway, so I'm gonna measure out my flour. You're supposed to use cake flour. I do not have cake flour on hand, so I'm gonna use all-purpose flour and mix it with cornstarch to make my own cake flour. And while I do that, I'm just gonna sift it until my eggs become a meringue. Once it starts forming soft peaks, then I'll show you. We'll start adding in some sugar. All right, guys? So I'll get started. So all my dry ingredients are in my sifter right here. So I'm gonna start sifting that, but I'm gonna put my scale away because I am done with it. I am done with this too. Guys, clean as you go. You see I disappear. I don't know why, I can't leave it here. I don't have that big kitchen. Not yet. But I can't leave it here. So clean as you go. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna show you where my meringue is. Well, I don't know why I'm calling the meringue like we're there yet, but we're gonna get there. You gotta have that positivity, you know? If you don't believe it, then I don't know what to tell you. So this is where we're looking. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like still soupy. It's like a little filmy, not too much. But this is the stage where I'm gonna start adding my sugar. Okay, I'm gonna add my granulated sugar to my egg whites. This is how I do it. So I add my granulated sugar to my egg whites. And I'm just gonna add it super slowly. I'm not gonna dump it in there. You have time. This is gonna be whipping for like 5-6 more minutes. Just get it in there before your 6-minute mark. So while I add my sugar, I am gonna sift my flour and cornstarch mixture. And then I have my powdered sugar here. I'm gonna add it to it. And I'm gonna sift those maybe like 1 or 2 times through this sifter while I add the sugar, okay guys? So I'll be back. So I'm just gonna stop it here and show you where we're at. Oh, okay. So this is what we're sitting like. It's kind of soft. We're still a little soupy. We're not stiff, but I'm gonna add my vanilla extract at this time. And I actually like to do half vanilla and half almond, just to give it that nice little traditional flavor. So I'm gonna add my vanilla and I'm gonna add my almond extract, and I'm gonna continue whipping until we get really nice stiff peaks. Once we get that, I'll be right back. Guys, this is a stiff peak. Ooh. Shoot, and I just did it. Wait, do it again, do it again. This is a stiff peak. Wait, it be comfy. Woo. I love me. I'm sorry, I'm good. This is how you want your meringues to look, all right? We'll put this to the side. I'm gonna move this a little out the way. But this is literally how you want it to look. If you can literally, it's not going anywhere. It hasn't moved. It hasn't slid. That's how it should be. So we're gonna add our flour in. I usually do it in half portions, so I'm gonna add half in now. I'm going to fold in your flour. So you fold your flour into your meringue. I got dirty in one recipe. Wow. Anyway, you fold your flour into your meringue and you do it gracefully. You don't want to break up too many air pockets. You want this to be very light and fluffy. The reason this is an angel food cake, okay, and what makes it an angel food cake is the very, very little amount of flour that goes into it, okay, and that it still holds that nice texture. So I put half in, I'm just gonna fold it in. Oh, I smell the almond, guys. I do. So I got that kind of incorporated. There's still a little bit, but it's not much. I'm gonna add the rest. Get all that goodness, because we weighed it out now. And now we're just gonna fold the rest of it in. taking your time. This is a slow process. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Okay? So just go around, go inside, around, inside. I see some flour on the side at the bottom, so I'm gonna get that. Around, around inside, around inside, around inside. Okay, got the bottom. It's all mixed, making sure, checking the sides. All mixed. All right, so this is all mixed up. Let's grab our pans. Now I'm doing it in mini pans today. This recipe will actually make one big angel food bundt pan, okay? But I'm gonna do mini ones today because that's what I want, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I got 4 little mini bundt pans here. All right. Let me tell you how to prep them. You don't. Just make sure they're clean, okay? Don't spray it. Don't grease it. Don't butter flour it. Don't Crisco. Don't olive oil. Take the pan joy away. Leave it. You want it to get stuck and climb the sides. That's what you want. Okay? Leave it. This is the easiest thing. Easy. Now I'm going to move some of these up because I'm clumsy and I'm only gonna fill one at a time. I'm probably gonna switch to a spoon. And I'm poking at it because usually you wanna run your knife, guys, in it just to make sure any air bubbles are out so it's actually sunken in. And that's what I'm doing with my spoon. So I just ran it right around. Now I'm gonna grab my next one and go ahead, keep going. So I have my little mini pans filled. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put these in the oven. As I look down, I just see how messy I am. So I'm gonna put these in the oven. Okay, it's gonna cook at 375 degrees for about 20 to 22 minutes. Okay, and it's not gonna take long at all. As soon as they come out, we're gonna put them on a wire rack, inverted, so upside down to cool. Do not, and I repeat, do not let it cool on its bottom. Don't do that, okay? I see you in 22 minutes. All right, guys, so our mini angel food cakes are out the oven, all right? These are in like a spring form pan. So all you're gonna do, okay, you're not gonna unclamp it yet. You're gonna get you a knife. I have this butter knife, and then I also have this like really skinny one, just in case to get around a little flute. And all you're gonna do is just run it around the edges, just to loosen it up. Alright, and once that's done, now you can unclamp it, and we're gonna just flip it right over onto my parchment paper. There you go. Now you still have the flute part, and that's the part that we're gonna cut, okay? So this actually has like a double base where you can separate it. If you look at least mine does, but if yours doesn't, look, use your knife, run it around the edges, and then separate it. It's simple. So let's do it. Bad girl, you make me feel so good. How long did that take me? I know it was, I said it was simple, but it was a little difficult, but it's still simple, you know? Oh God, I wonder how long that took me. I'm gonna have to put that somewhere. But I'm gonna do both of them. I promise you, I'm gonna do both of them. Ooh, take your time. Bad girl. Ow! I am so good. Ooh, I felt a cramp in that knee. Ooh. Yo, I'm bad. I'm bad, alright. I'm bad. Bad. Girl, what? I did that. Alright guys. So these are my mini angel loaf cakes. They are so light and fluffy, guys. These though in particular, I ain't got no time to be undoing the other two on this camera. You already see how long it took. I don't recap that time because I don't know. That was some time. So I'm just gonna say, give these a try. I'm not gonna dress these at all because these are my dairy-free, dairy-free angel food cake, okay? And I want to make sure it stays dairy-free, so I'm not putting no whipped cream, no extra toppings, because I know it's going to a specific person. So, if you like this recipe, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. And please hit that like button. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.